Hello there folks, and welcome back to GRIF-FINds. So I've been asked a few times, if I was just picking up the DS2 now, where would I start? So this is where I would start. So the general mode on the DS2 is an absolute workhorse. It is possibly the easiest mode to use. Well, it is the easiest mode to use, but it also has built-in filters, and it works in both low and high frequencies in the multi-frequency. So it will work, it'll probably have something down nearer the 5 mark, something in the middle, and something up near the 40s. So it's a good all-round workhorse of a program. This would be the one I would start on. If you're on pasture and you want to kick that little bit deeper, I maybe would put it onto the Deep HC mode. The Deep HC works in frequencies of up to 14 kilohertz. So you're not going to find those tiny little gold targets maybe which you're hunting for, but you will pick up good quality copper and silver coins which are underneath the ground at quite considerable depth. So that's Deep HC. Now if you're working on plough, you might want plough or stubble, you might want to use either the sensitive mode or the Sensi FT if you're brave enough to try using the full tones. The full tones take a bit of getting used to. So if you're not used to the hot program from the DS1, then Sensi FT can take some getting used to. So sensitive is a good alternative to that. Both sensitive, Sensi FT and fast all use the same frequencies, the same multi-frequencies range. So the actual the bed that sensitive is on is also used in Sensi FT and the fast mode. Okay, and then the final thing is, if I was on a park, this is obvious, but if I was hunting on a park and there was lots and lots of little bits of foil around, park is the best one to go for. Now park is the only program, with the exception of the relic mode, which is an expert mode, which is what .xp called an expert mode. Park is the only mode that uses the 25 up to 24 kilohertz. So this one uses slightly lower kilohertz. Park mode has some notch in it to get rid of the foil. However, I've found that in the UK my foil rings up in the 40s, and I think that, if I'm not mistaken, the current notch is from 23 to 36. So I would probably, if I was using this a lot in a park, I would be up in that notch slightly. Just remember though, if you're using this, you've just got to bear in mind that you may be missing some targets if you put that notch in or raise that notch. And that's it. That's where I would start. Start with the basics and go to general, and then if you want to go a bit deeper, use your Deep HC. And if I was working stubble or plough, I'd move on to the sensitive modes, and then if I was on a park, I would be using the park mode. So it's quite straightforward, but I have been asked, so this is my comments after using the machine for 2 months. This is where I would go for each one. And don't be afraid to play with your settings. You can't break it. As soon as you turn this machine off, it will forget what you've just changed. So you can't break anything. You can't say, oh no, I've changed something, I don't know what it was. Don't be afraid to change things, and keep changing things till you find something you like. And when you find something you like, go into your options, go down to your program and save it as your own program. Yeah, okay, that's what I would do. And apart from that, go out there and enjoy yourself. Anyway, I hope this helped, and we'll see you on the next.
Looks like you've got to the end of the video. Click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!